Hello, my name is Waisha. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. Today I am making a drink I haven't tried before, and believe it or not, it's more than 3 ingredients, which is huge for me. Usually I don't juice anything more than 2 fruits and veggies and ginger, but we wanted to try something a little different this time. Apologies in advance. I have been dealing with a lot of allergies and it's been kicking my butt out here. So I may sound a little stuffy, but that's another reason why I want to get this drink in. I have my ginger to help. Ginger, I notice, really helps with any type of inflammation that I have in the body. So it's usually my staple whenever I want to add it into any of my juices. All right, so today I am making a heavy metals detox juice. So there's 2 reasons that I'm making this drink today. One, I have been healing a lot of emotional stuff, a lot of emotional baggage, dealing with family, relationships, all of the things. So usually when I'm in that space, I try to eat and drink more green fruits and veggies to kind of help with my heart chakra, help with that energy. So as I was picking out my ingredients for this drink, I thought to add an ingredient that I haven't tried before, which is cilantro. So cilantro is a really good heavy metals detox. I figured to also make this a heavy metals detox drink as well. And the reason being is I was looking through some of the symptoms, and I'm not experiencing any of the symptoms now, but I did in the past, especially the symptom of the numbing sensation. I had that a lot in the past where I couldn't feel my fingertips, I couldn't feel my toes, I couldn't even feel my lips. So I'm not sure what it was, but I figured it would be nice to just have a drink every now and then just to make sure that I'm keeping those heavy metals out of my body and just taking care of myself despite having the symptoms or not. Some of the other symptoms that I found with heavy metals is a feeling of weakness, dehydration, which I feel like I have been having a little bit lately, abdominal pain, a scratchy feeling in your throat, which, you know, these are things that you may get from a typical cold, but apparently these are also symptoms of heavy metals in the body as well. So if you feel like you want to detox from it, I would recommend this juice. Now, I've seen a lot of places that says cilantro juice alone is really good, but we're not doing that because this will be my first time trying cilantro, so I'm excited to show you guys what that will taste like in combination with this mixture. So I'm excited, so let's go ahead and get to juicing. So first we're going to start off with the cilantro. I'm just going to put all of this in there because I don't have too much of it, but this is an important ingredient for getting rid of the heavy metals. So whenever you're juicing, you want to put the greens in the bottom first and then the heavier things on top. So what I'm going to do is to try to make this even. This time I've taken your advices. I read in the comments that if I want the juice to taste more coherent across all of my jars of juice, just simply pour it all in a container or a bowl of some sort, mix it, and then pour it. So we're going to try that today. We're going to try to get as much ingredients in here as possible, fill it up, and then see what it tastes like. So let's go ahead and add some apples. We're going to cut it this time because I want to try to get as much ingredients in here as possible on the first go. This is also my first time adding lime. Again, thank you to everyone in the comments giving me these great advices on what to add to my juices, because I didn't think to add something so citrusy and sour to the juice, but I think it's going to add a really nice element to complement the sweetness of the apples, the coolness of the cucumber, the sometimes bitterness of the celery. Hopefully this is a good batch. So we will see how that plays out, as well as the hint of spice or heat from the ginger. So let's go ahead and add some celery. Go ahead and cut this up. Boom. Okay. I'm going to add some cucumber. My birthday just passed. I think I always give myself a little freedom, a little wiggle room to just eat a little outside of what I would normally do. So I did allow myself to eat a cake. I made a really nice green tea raspberry cake, and it was really good. But now I'm definitely trying to get back on track, because usually with those kind of things, my body senses the sugar and it's like, oh yeah, we going back. And I'm like, no, we not. Let me get this juice on, because you ain't, we ain't going back there, okay? We value health around here. So it was cool to just hang out with family and friends and have that experience, and give myself a little cheat day, as I like to call it. Okay, so with citruses, and this is something I want to look up, or maybe you guys know, let me know in the comments below if it's okay to add the pills inside of the drinks. I know for oranges it's probably not the best bet because it can get really bitter, but for stuff like lemons and limes, I wonder, does it hurt to add the pills? To play it safe this time around, I'm going to shave off the pills of the limes and just try it with the pure lime. Okay, so this time around, I'm not going to let it fill up in this piece here. I'm just going to let it pour out. I received a comment that if I keep the top on, that may be the cause of some of the extra foam that gets produced. So I'm going to test the theory and just see. Granted, these aren't really foaming fruits and vegetables, but I have in the past experienced some foam from apples. So let's see. So I actually ended up breaking the top off and I can't find it. So that's another reason why we're going to do it this way. I'm sure it's somewhere in the kitchen, but as of right now, this is going to have to do. Oh, it smells so good. My body is jumping for joy. That's how I know my body is really like, this is what we need. Whenever my body gives this reaction of like, I want to consume it immediately just from smelling it. So this is good. Let's go ahead and add some more. I haven't had celery juice in a long time as well. I've actually boycotted it a little bit because I think I was getting some batches that were really bitter, or maybe they were already on the brink of spoiling. And it was really unpleasant to drink. So I haven't had celery juice in a long time, but when I get a good batch, it's like one of my favorite drinks, celery apple. And combined with these extra ingredients today, I'm really excited about it. Try not to stuff it. And I can't wait to see what it tastes like. I've never had cilantro in a juice before. And cilantro has a really unique taste. I've even heard that there are some people that taste cilantro and they say it tastes like soap to them, which is interesting. I wonder what causes that exactly. Luckily I haven't experienced anything like that. I think cilantro is pretty good, pretty tasty. But I'm still curious to see how it's going to taste in a juice. I really appreciate you all for like coming along on my journey, juicing with me, and being a part of this, being a part of trying to get our health together, because this has been something I've been working on pretty much all of my life. I was a very obese child. Was very overweight, very unhealthy, and I've seen how that led to other problems with my health. I had mental health issues where, depression was a thing. And I didn't realize that all of it was tied to how I was eating, what I was consuming, not only food-wise, but also consuming from social media, consuming from other people. And when I realized the impacts and the effects of it, I really wanted to turn things around and change my life. So, habits like juicing has been a staple in my healing, in trying to be healthier and more mindful at that. Even now with dealing with, some of my emotional things that I'm experiencing now, still keeping at top of mind, like what I eat. Like, okay, if I know I'm in this period in my life, instead of slipping back to old habits of like, eating chips, cookies, whatever the case is to make myself feel better, I'm in a space where I'm like, okay, I feel like crap. So I want to make sure that I'm putting good things in my body to help supplement that, to help me get through that process in a healthier manner. So, right here. Okay, let's go ahead and stop because I am excited to try it. I feel like it's a good blend of lime, apple, cucumber, cilantro, and celery at this point, and ginger. I always forget the ginger. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Let's go ahead and pour it. Now this part's scary. The reason I usually don't put it in these kind of jars is because I'm clumsy. Like, I, for some reason, have trouble pouring it, but we're gonna get it right today. We're gonna get it right today. Okay. I did it! Yay! All right, look at that. Ooh. This looks absolutely amazing. Okay. I'm excited to try it. Oh, so it smells strong. Definitely smells strong, but I expect that with the celery. Oh, my body and my soul needed that. So it is bitter. It's on the bitter end, but it's like, it's a good bitter. I don't know how to explain, but it's like, it's a good bitter. It's not one of those bitters that's like, ugh, you know, like the cabbage juice. Drinking cabbage juice alone, that's not the good kind of bitter. But this is really good. It's like, there's a balance between the bitterness of the celery. So this is another bitter batch of celery, which, you know, it's a hit or miss, but it is really healthy for you. So I would rather take the miss than not drink it at all. So I have the bitterness of the celery. The lime has a little sourness to it. There's a ginger adding heat to it. There's the sweetness of the apple and the coolness of the cucumber. So there's a wide variety of flavors there, but it works really well. I think it does the trick. Like, you could tell this is something that's going to help definitely kick out any heavy metals. By the way, disclaimer, I am not a doctor. Everything that I'm sharing is stuff that I simply found online. I'm just trying it on camera with you all because we're all trying to get our health by tomorrow. So here we are, but this is really good. Yeah, this is good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue juicing the rest of this. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of this journey. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share the love. I would truly appreciate it. And I hope to see you all in the next video. All right, peace and love.